you guys came up with some blank expressions, maybe didn't really come ready to play in the first half, settling for jump shots. Did you guys feel that, and what do you feel like kind of contributed to maybe changing that in the second half?
Yeah, I would say we felt that. We've been the last two games we had, we haven't been shooting the ball well, so I guess a lot of guys were like really thinking about the offense too much, so that played a part in it.
Do you feel like kind of leads to that only just 3 games into the season, not kind of coming out ready?
I mean, it's a new group. We have new groups. Almost the last 3 years, we've had a new group, so we've been trying to get that chemistry together. And I mean, it's early on right now, so we're not going to be the same team at the end of the year.
The last 2 minutes feel like you guys generated like 5 turnovers, cut it from 11-point deficit to lead.
I told them in the huddle, this is our save our season type of game, because this is one of the games down in March that could kill you in the net and whatnot. And I feel like the leadership between Zoe, Jemiah, Frankie, myself, Kamari, we didn't want to lose at home. We wanted to give the fans something to go home to. And I feel like we came out with the win, and that's all that mattered. It didn't matter who scored in the matter of those 2 minutes.
It seemed like they kind of shriveled up in the last couple minutes, just couldn't take care of the basketball. What did you guys see out there in the court?
Yeah, I mean, we have a really good press. Our defense is still really good. And when we come out with that type of desperation, I mean, we gonna generate stops. You know?
How important was Frankie kind of showing passion late in that game, monumental into helping you guys, kind of getting the rest of the team motivated, getting the rest of the team excited late in that game?
When you got positive energy among the whole team, it just rubs off. Positive energy rubs off on the next guy, and I feel like my positive energy rubs on Zoe. Zoe's positive energy rubs off on the next guy to make big plays down the stretch. It's not about how you start, but how you finish.
Jose, it seemed like you really wanted the ball in the mid post. They were giving you a lot of space there to work. What was that like? And kind of just, is that something that you guys can go to a lot more?
I'm not. It was just one of those nights. My teammates were confident in me. They seen what I was capable of doing in practice and whatnot. I haven't played in 2 years. I know people really haven't seen my game, so I'm like kind of the lost odd. But I feel like I want to get touches, not to score, but to get other people involved. And then when it's time to make a play, I'll make a play for myself. But at the end of the day, I want to win.
Do you feel there's still a lot of rust to knock off, or do you feel like you're past that?
Absolutely. I was 1 for 10 the last 2 games, shooting 10%. I'm seeing all types of stuff on Twitter, but it is what it is. I'm here now. Knocked it off. I feel like it's a good step in the right direction.
You talked about your passing. Is that a good spot to, get some opening?
Yeah, I feel like especially when Zoe's at the 5, we have straight shooters. So I feel like I could post up a mismatch, get a mismatch and whatnot, and just get to my favorite spots. But in order to play out a post, a team is going to either have to play me single coverage or double, and I'm a willing passer. So just make the right play at all times. That's what I try to do.
Hey, Alonzo, on defense, obviously you had that 1-2-2 press. And do you feel like your defensive intensity kind of sets the tone for everybody else on the floor when you're doing that?
I mean, yeah, because I'm at the top of the press, but it's a team effort. The ball is not going to just stay in that one corner. So my first initial trap, it would like determine our defense for that possession. But like as the game goes on, we got other guys at the top of the press like Jemiah or Kamari, and they could do the same thing. So we piggyback off of each other.
Jose, you were really vocal tonight out on the court. How do you think your leadership as being a very seasoned college basketball guy rubs off on the rest of the team, even though you're a newcomer here?
Well, it took me some time to adjust, not going to lie. But I felt like this team brought me in right away. Like, it was no, trying to step on somebody's foot. They was like, hey, we with you. We're with you. And then I just took the role where if I say something, they're going to listen. If they tell me something, just taking constructive criticism at some point, and we all ride with it. Like, we all look out for one another on and off the court.